like the filter lights, please.
The hundreds. Soft pack?
The thin ones. In a box.
The menthol kings? Yeah, the green guys.
Every day, 500,000 American kids buy their cigarettes from a friendly neighborhood pusher.
The 100. Soft pack.
I like the filter lights, please.
Hey, 2 packs. We're going to run out.
Vending machines don't know any better. But what about the rest of us?
That you will always have a friend here at Carver High. Congratulations.
Hey, how you doing, Mrs. Tampa?
Decide what you're going to do after graduation, Michael.
Yep, I'm going to go home and make a sandwich.
Well, then, Michael.
Hey, how you doing, Mr.
Congratulations.
G?
I'm fine.
Hey, what are you doing after graduation? I don't know. I was thinking about going home and brushing the teeth and combing the hair. Hey, what's up? We made it.
Hey, I couldn't have gotten through physics without you.
Yeah, well, you're on your own at college.
It's not fair.
That's all right. I'm going to get a job, you know. I'm going to start working. I'm going to save. And I'll be in college in another year or 2.
So, what do you have planned, Mike?
I think I'm going to go home and make a sandwich. Okay, man.
Support the United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Plant a tree for your tomorrow. It's your tree that clears the air. Plant a tree, trees for America. Plant a tree today for all the world to share. Taste and breathe His life inside you.
Make a promise to the earth.
Plant a tree, now is the time to recognize a tree for all that it is worth. Plant a tree for your tomorrow. It's your tree that clears the air. Plant a tree, trees for America. Plant a tree today for all the world to share.
An important message to parents from Bill Cosby.
There's an epidemic out there. Kids are dying from measles and other deadly diseases. So go get regular checkups and get your baby vaccinated starting when they're 2 months old. Vaccinations are even free or low cost if you can afford them. Protect your kids.
Before it's too late, vaccinate. In the Bay Area, call All Children's Hospital, 813-892-4188 for free vaccination information.
What about it? Are you a bench warmer? Instead of working out and shaping up, do you just sit on the sidelines warming the bench or the sofa? If you do, then it's time for a change. I know getting started on a workout program is hard, but I'm going to make it easy on you. I'm going to give you a chance to try out the best fitness club in town, Bally, without spending a penny. If you call this number now, you can get a 2-week trial membership absolutely free. That's right, free. We've offered this trial membership before for $9.95, but if you call now, it's free. You can come as many times as you want over 2 weeks and try everything out. The exercise machinery, the free weights, the pool, the whirlpool, the aerobic classes, the racquetball, everything. So get off the bench and get in on the action by calling now. When you stop being a bench warmer, you'll find there's no substitute for being in shape.
I'm Wes Sargent.
And I'm Marissa Morris. Coming up Monday on Live at 5, in Unsolved Mysteries, we'll bring you the case of a woman murdered as she walked home from her job at a Tampa Burger King. Maybe you have information that will help police find her killer.
And in Business Week, Veterans Day has special meaning for this Tampa Bay business. Their wreaths are used to raise money for Marine Corps charities.
Join us for those stories and much more, plus all the news, weather, and sports as your 24-hour news watch continues Monday on Live at 5.
The Roberts Price Challenge. Circuit City sold this GE built-in dishwasher for $369.97, a good price. Montgomery Ward's did a little better at $359.99, and Sears beat them both at $349.99. But even Sears' price is still over $30 higher than Roberts' everyday low price. And with Roberts' charge, you get 90 days, same as cash, proving once again there's no need to bother with the others when it costs less at Roberts.
tomorrow, take your Hartline away. You ride into tomorrow when you ride Hartline today. We're people moving people, getting you there on time. We're part of your future. We are your Hartline. Ride into tomorrow. We are your Hartline.
The Dale Mabry No Stress Express rides you into tomorrow.
The key is innovation.
Before I came into here, I was getting D's and F's and C's, low C's and D's, right around that area. And I started getting A's and D's.
Whatever accomplishments these kids have, we make sure that they know that we care and we're proud of them.
Polk County schools might be able to teach a thing or two to Tampa Bay. Ava Greenwell reports on the lessons to be learned from Polk County, beginning Tuesday on Newswatch 8 at 6.
If I won lotto, I'd become a famous concert pianist and go on world tour. Here's my plan. First, I get a piano, then I get some music, then I get some lessons. Then I hop in my private jet and zoom off around the globe, bringing music to millions of my adoring fans. Then I go to London and give a command performance for the Queen of England.
If you won lotto, you could do practically anything you wanted.
Maybe after the show, I could meet some dukes, hang out, have tea.
It's Montgomery Ward's biggest Veterans Day sale ever. Sunday and Monday, the hottest brand names are on sale, plus an extra 10% off. Yes, even on sale items. Get in early for an extra 10% off all apparel, like Lee Jeans, Botany 500 flannel shirts, plus all fine jewelry. An extra 10% off all day. On electronics like this Admiral Remote Color TV, just $179. All appliances and all furniture. Great savings and an extra 10% off. Sunday and Monday only at Montgomery Ward right now.
On the next Matlock, a Hollywood star takes his final bow.
Sticky tower is down.
And the accused is a rebel without an alibi.
How do I know you can get me up? You don't. I'm the only shot you got right now.
But when the biker gets tough, the country lawyer gets tougher.
He fired me for nothing, man. Quit acting like a jackass.
Ben's taking on the whole gang on Matlock.
Monday at 4 on Channel 8.
We all enjoy the Hillsborough River for boating, fishing, and just plain relaxing. However, our enjoyment has its toll on the environment. Help us to sustain the natural beauty of one of Tampa's biggest assets. Join us for the Mayor's 4th Annual Hillsborough River Cleanup, Saturday, November 16th at 8:30 a.m. at the Lowry Park Boat Ramp. For more information on how you can help, call Michael Burwell at 223-8736.
Discover why a Florida manufactured home is Florida's best housing value. Whether you're just tired of renting and want a home of your own, a growing family in search of a quality home at an affordable price, or newly retired and looking for that certain lifestyle, there's a Florida manufactured home for you. Call 1-800-444-FMHA now and receive this free brochure that will show why a Florida manufactured home is Florida's best housing value. Call now, 1-800-444-FMHA.
Hi, I'm David Logan. When I come into work, I live and breathe sports. Hey, it's my job. But I know there's more to sports than just the games. Factors such as politics, the environment, even the stock market can affect athletics. So when I sit down and read the newspaper, honestly, sports is the last section I pick up. Because reading a variety of subjects, that's what keeps you on the ball.
Save up to 90% during Workplace's Home and Office Holiday Preview Sale. Pick up your free copy of our 16-page flyer loaded with great gift ideas. Save 90% on Duracell AA batteries, pack of 2 at $2.95, value just 29 cents, limit 1. Save 48% on Sharp's most popular fax machine, just $417 after discount. Save 52% on a Sharp electronic typewriter with 65-character memory, just $79.97 after discount. Our Home and Office Holiday Preview Sale going on now at all Workplace locations, where the savings never end.
Last point, Mr. Grant.
Don't worry, we'll get him.
Newswatch 8's David Grant.
I love the outdoors, but like my tennis game, Tampa Bay weather can be a little unpredictable. So I make it a point of having my forecast match tomorrow's weather. And when the weather serves up a nasty one, you can count on my forecast without a fault.
Newswatch 8's David Grant. It's good to have him on your side when it comes to weather.
Hope I wasn't too tough on you kids.
Steak and Ale asks, what's keeping you from our $8.95 prime rib special? Oh, well, you're missing prime rib, salad bar, and baked potato. Just $8.95 every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday nights. Maybe next week.
Everyone's always loved fresh draft beer. Unfortunately, it only came in one size. But now there's OM Genuine Draft Lite, with the smooth, cold, refreshing taste of real draft beer in bottles and cans. New OM Genuine Draft and Draft Lite from the brewers of Old Milwaukee.
Are you looking for a beer?
Real draft beer without the keg.
Imagine you're on your way to work and you're in your car. And it's a small car, but that's okay, you know, because it gets good gas mileage. But then this guy in this great big car comes by. So, whoa! And then he runs out of gas on the bridge. Now you're stuck in traffic. And today's the day you got that big presentation with graphs and things. But luckily you have a cellular phone. So you call the tow truck and you say, hey, tow truck, I got this guy in front of me. Get him out of here.
Power. Applied intelligently, its effects are magnificent. Witness the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, powered by the world's largest 24-valve V6 engine and an electronic transmission. It's a car designed to provide a more intelligent standard of performance, measured not simply in miles per hour, but by a slightly different gauge, miles per gallon. Oldsmobile, the power of intelligent engineering.
Miller Lite goes to millions of parties a year.
These guys want to go to all of them.
They can't stay long.
Everywhere you go,
everybody's drinking it.
Oops. You don't say beer now, you say Lite.
Miller Lite.
It's it,
and that's that.
The Xerox guarantee is no ordinary guarantee.
I said, show me. And he did.
It says Xerox will replace any product for any reason at your request for 3 years.
It all depends on execution.
It's about a relationship that makes your satisfaction the measure of everything we do. It's the words we live by, and it's from Xerox.
They mean what they say.
Faxing, copying, printing. Xerox, the document company.
Since we became employee-owned, I think there's a far greater commitment to providing good quality service.
Roving Rapid Return is really fast. I meet you at your car, push a couple of buttons, hand you a receipt, and you're out of there.
So why rent from anyone but an owner?
Pretend your TV is a beer mug.
We're going to pour you a Miller Lite. Oops.
Sorry, foamed on your carpet.
Now, tilt the TV towards you and taste why Lite is what beer is today.
The great Pilsner taste keeps you ahead of it all.
Everybody likes that.
Can we pour you another?
Hey, I know. Why not buy 6 more TVs and invite some friends over?
Miller Lite.
It's it.
And that's that.
A company can learn a lot in 125 years. Valvoline has. You learn in the lab, you learn on the road, you learn on the racetrack. As you learn, you make your product better. And better, and better. Today's Valvoline will keep your engine cleaner than ever before. And cleaner means more protection against engine wear. 125 years of quality. That's why people who know use Valvoline.
Oldsmobile knows that all your roads won't be sunny roads. That's why the all-new Oldsmobile 88 Royale LS offers you advanced traction engineering. The combination of anti-lock brakes, traction control, and road-holding front-wheel drive. The 3 elements to beat the elements. Oldsmobile, the power of intelligent engineering.
Now, get 2.9% APR financing for up to 48 months.
An Olympic moment brought to you by Panasonic, helping to train America's Olympic athletes.
Helsinki, 1952. America's Bob Richards attempts a new Olympic record in the pole vault, 14 feet, 11 1/4 inches. He wins the gold medal. 4 years later in Melbourne, he wins again. Bob Richards, the only man in Olympic history to win the pole vault twice.
Super duper duper.
Before you buy a compact camcorder, ask.
Will its tapes play in my VCR?
No.
It's got
a mini enhancer. Big Sig Zoom.
Will its tapes play in my VCR?
No. But
Now this is the Panasonic Camcorder camcorder.
Will its tapes play in my VCR?
Yes, it's VHS, so its tapes can play in all VHS recorders.
Will its tapes play in my VCR?
It will, when it's the Camcorder from Panasonic.
The power of intelligent engineering is routinely put to the test at Oldsmobile. And here's the result. Of all the Cutlass Sierras ever sold in the last 10 years, we can say 96% are still on the road. Safely say. Oldsmobile, the power of intelligent engineering.
Available now for $12,695 with Air and V6 engine.
There's something new, you're gonna love it. From KFC, it's called the Go Bucket.
KFC introduces Go Buckets. Enjoy original recipe, hot wings, and extra tasty crispy chicken.
Nobody's cooking like today's KFC.
It didn't happen in Germany, nor in Japan. It happened right here. An all-new car, born of intelligent engineering. The Oldsmobile 88 Royale. You've seen it, now come drive it. Oldsmobile, the power of intelligent engineering.
Now, get 2.9% APR financing for up to 48 months.
Who guarantees overnight air delivery before 10:30 for far less than other companies charge? UPS. Who did you think?
After my accident, they advanced my insurance benefits and built me a ramp and got me back on my feet.
Our people really care. It meant a lot to us.
It was the global telecommunications link-up they built. Saved the negotiation.
Now get the EOS lenses.
Image is everything.
EOS Rebel and lenses from Canon. So advanced, it's simple.
Who guarantees overnight air delivery before 10:30 for far less than other companies charge? UPS. Who did you think?
This Heisman Trophy moment is brought to you by AT&T, the right choice. Ty Detmer was the first of Brigham Young University's great quarterbacks to win the Heisman Trophy. The most prolific passer in NCAA history, Detmer leapt into the national spotlight last year as a junior. Detmer's 1990 brilliance saw him set 31 NCAA records, and his amazing season was capped by his Heisman Trophy moment.
Who's got the marketing plan? I do. Sales forecast?
Right here.
Presentation boards?
Murphy, Chuck.
Where's Murphy?
The final boarding call for Delta Flight 6.
Maddie Klein knows careers are right
to New
on
York
Delta flights.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes. We better go.
Nobody told me you had a cast.
Nobody knows.
Passengers should now be on board.
Maybe that's why more business people fly Delta than ever before.
Mr. Murphy, you have a nice trip.
Thanks. Already had one.
This is not a surprise. You knew you were going to have to pick up the tab. But then 6 more people showed up. Not the time to run up against a preset limit on a bank card. That would be embarrassing. But you can handle this. Instead of worrying, you order more wine. The card, the American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Bye. This time we get it. STP Gas Treatment. Cleans intake valves and fuel injectors to help engines run better. STP, the edge.
The white zone is for immediate...
We didn't design the new Mazda MX3 to be like apple pie. Jalapenos were what we had in mind.
Because if something's not worth having an opinion about it, it's not worth having. And with the only V6 in its class, the MX3 is one hot chili pepper. Hey, you're not John Doe. Why drive his car? The new MX3 from the new Mazda.
It just feels right!
Now at Little Caesars, Cheeser. 2 pizzas with extra cheese, up to 4 toppings, and free crazy bread for $8.98.
Teaser. Tonight, Stack is back-to-back. First, a Sunday Unsolved Mysteries and the real case Elliot Ness never solved. A Sunday Unsolved Mysteries. Then the movie that brings Elliot Ness back to the screen.
I'm gonna take you down.
I'll take care of Ness.
Robert Stack in his legendary role with Lisa Hartman. The return of Elliot Ness following a Sunday Unsolved Mysteries, all NBC tonight.
Inside your smooth engine is a torture chamber, and under these grueling conditions, only one leading motor oil in every grade meets the world's toughest requirements for viscosity breakdown. Castrol. Castrol provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. So use Castrol. Make things tougher on your engine. Castrol GTX, engineered for today's smaller cars.
Now, get a free officially licensed NFL team hat when you buy a case of Castrol GTX.
The night before Christmas, and all through their dreams, action-packed radio-controlled toys from Radio Shack. The Black Phantom off-roader is super hot. The new 4x4 truck takes charge on the hills. You'll own the road with the jumbo turbo van. Blast off with the exciting Turbosonic off-roader. Radio-controlled toys from $9.95 for dreams come true at
Radio Shack, America's technology store.
When the Mazda Miata first came along, it was like nobody else's baby. But then it was designed to be different. Now the Miata will be joined by 5 new Mazda cars, like the MX3 Sports Coupe with the only V6 in its class, and the 929 luxury sedan with dual airbags standard. Cars as pure and personal as the Miata. Designed to be different? You bet. The Miata was just the beginning.
It took all day, but they finally came up with one very big idea. What do you bet they printed on a laser jet from Hewlett-Packard?
This is Sylvie Dagler, Canadian Olympic speed skater. Over the years, she skated over 100,000 miles, done over 1 million sit-ups and 2 million leg lifts, almost all of it before most people get out of bed. But if you think she's tough, wait till you see the guys at the ticket window if you don't have your Visa card. Because once again, the Olympics don't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground.
The airbag, the safety belt, anti-lock brakes. At Liberty Mutual, we've conducted our own safety research on cars to reduce injuries and reduce insurance costs. Any alternative would be just too costly.
The temperature never drops below Xerox. That's very important to remember at a time like this, when it's very cold and you've got to get going. Ah, you did remember Xerox antifreeze. The temperature never drops below Xerox.
I gotta tell you something.
Well, you know, I'd rather you didn't.
I got a crush on you.
When it comes to the question of love,
I'm asking you out with me tonight.
some people won't take
No.
for an answer.
She's falling for me. How can I thank her?
I'll handle him.
Al Pacino, Michelle Pfeiffer, in a Gary Marshall film.
Oh, are you okay?
Frankie and Johnny, rated R. Starts Friday, October 11th at theaters everywhere.